For some judge's notes for Ballymulderry. I just need a second to finish getting set up here. It's good for a vid on demand, right? Is that I'm making you wait, but just checking a couple things because I remember you had conditions that you wanted set, so I think I've got them. I just want to double check. I saw your thread. There it is. White tees, default settings with very firm fairways. Okay, yeah, I thought I got that right. Alright. So I haven't played this yet. This is the first playthrough for me. You're just going to get my raw notes as the scheduler. Just as an FYI, when I schedule, I usually play the back tees with the default conditions, but you wanted white tees and the very firm fairways, so that's what we're doing. I will play this a few more times before I score it. This first playthrough, I'm looking generally at its playability, and then I'm looking for things that I note down that I want to check in other greens slash speeds slash firmnesses. Or not, by greens I mean pins, not greens, but like if I want to check out the other pins, because I'll play all 4 pin sets. Alright, as expected, a beautifully looking first hole here. You've got the environment is pretty nailed. My golfer's kind of dressed for the occasion for like a summery day here. Purely by accident. Alright, I've seen like bits and pieces of this played on stream, but I really wasn't paying attention, especially when I found out that I was judging it. Alright, so we kind of sloped down to the pin there. It's a short shot, so that's not horrible. You've got like 30 yards of green here, don't you? Let's go play another 30 yards longer. Okay. Alright, alright. Firm greens. Alright, what did we set the speeds at here? 160, okay. Obviously you know the course best, but as a scheduler, I like to see in the 150s or the 170s. Because that allows me to use the moderate, fast, and the very fast, depending on which speed you set it at. But there's nothing wrong with you setting it at 160. Alright, let's take a look at the scorecard. For me, I'm looking for variety. So I'm looking for 3s, 4s, and 5s are all various lengths. So if I start with the 3s, I've got 157, or I've got 142. I gotta play in the whites. 142, 181, 156, and 211. So that's pretty good. Nice variety in the par 3s there. I've got a couple long par 4s, a short par 4, 323, a bunch of short par 4s in a row, and then a couple long par 4s in a row. Okay, that's good variety there. 606 par 5, oof, 551, 589, and 536. Okay, so yeah, you've got some good variety here. I like that. We'll see how they play. I love the bunkers. The bunker look is pretty good. In a tournament here, I'd probably lay up. Alright, another pretty large green here. 85. Oh, that's right, they're very firm terrain. I keep forgetting that. Not bad though, I'll take it. Of course, as you know, what I shoot here doesn't really matter. I see why you went with the 160 pins. That slope is pretty severe there. Alright, there's the long par 5. I got it downwind on the default. Nice wide fairway. Oof, that almost ran into that bunker. How did you do that bunker? What is that? Grass? With raised terrain? I don't think it looks good. Definitely works around the green there. Ooh, look at that green. Look at that green. Look at it. Oof. Got some slope to it. Oh, I think I'm overfasting that too much because I think it's going to be left. Yep. Alright. A little severe for my liking for CC. So far. Just a little severe. This would be really fun to play on 187. Alright. Can have a ho-hum par 3 here. Fasted it again. Fast. Oh, I'm just gonna miss right. Alright, that was kind of a plain Jane par 5 there, if I'm being honest. Or par 3, par 5. Yeah, I mean, you've got this look just spot on right here. This Linksy Highlands feel. Those bunkers are right in the landing zone. That's annoying. Okay, going left doesn't help me at all, I don't think. No, it just makes it longer. Alright, well, hit it here and see what it does. Alright. Yeah. This green's better. I mean, that other green was a par 5, so... I mean, I'm okay with it. What I didn't mention before was I did like the fact that that was a long par 5, but you could still get there if you wanted to. I mean, I had the right wind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, another center bunker, but again, it's a links course, so okay. I should kick off the hill there. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I love the look. The tee shot's small spin spot on except for that par 3. The bunkers are good. I really like the bunkers. I like what you did. I imagine that took you some effort. It's one of those where you need to set yourself apart, and that's one way to set yourself apart. And just do something a lot of people haven't done, if anybody. Alright, here's the short par 4. It's uphill. Couple of non-faced bunkers. I think that left bunker probably could have used the face. Meh, iffy. That right one definitely doesn't need it. Although it does look kind of weird without it. Just not weird and like different. Not weird as in like weird, but that probably made no sense. It's different looking. It's different looking enough that it stands out. How's that? It's long. Alright. I didn't make the slope. This is what happens when I fast play stuff, is I don't hit stuff hard enough. All right. All right, 181. It's hard to do a good uphill par 3. Good looking uphill par 3. This is a good looking uphill par 3 that feels natural. Kind of wish that pin was a little farther back and to the right, just to make it a hair easier on the CC people. But part of that has to do with the wind, because if I turn the wind around there and it's into the wind, that's a lot easier of a shot. I mean, I guess part of that's to do with the wind there. When I put a 12-mile-an-hour tailwind there, that's a little bit harder to hold. But on the flip side, if I put a 12-mile-an-hour headwind in there, it's a piece of cake, so... Never mind. Oh, dude, you are just nailing this look. Some of the better looking tee shots I've played in this game, or not in this game, but in this contest. Alright. You suckering me into going for this, are you? Oh god, I don't have a shot for this. Oh, let's max loft the hell out of this thing. Yeah, I can't. I can't max loft the hell out of that thing. It won't get there. Or it will get there, but it'll be over. Try and fast it. Nope, I didn't fast it. Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. Huh. Oh, you punished me for missing there. That's good. Wow, I can't believe that stopped coming out of the rough. It wasn't downhill as I thought it was, I guess. Alright, I like that par 5. It doesn't feel like I've played 9 holes, which is always good. Alright, here's this stretch of 3 short par 4s in a row. This I'm going to be curious about. In another hole in tournament, I would probably hit a 2-wood off of. No real reason to driver there other than because I wanted to. A little short on that. Boom. Right. Yeah. Alright, this one I think I will lay up. Greens have seemed to get less slopey as we've gone. Could be just me, but it seems to feel that way. I mean, they've got some slope to them, but it's a natural, like, roly-poly feel to them, which is always good. Oh, of course I say that and I get to this hole. That green looks like it's got some slope to it. Let's find out here. And even again, this isn't horrible. It's just that false front area there. So it just looked worse than it was back on the tee. That was all. Alright, I'm definitely going to play this in higher wind settings. And I want to firm up the greens to very firm and see what that does. And I also want to see what it does is very fast. Not all at once. But you're definitely right. This could definitely support a maxed out setting. That was me trying to make sure I didn't get it fast, and I got it slow. All right. Ah, the bunker in the middle of the green. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That one I'm curious to see where you got other pins now. I love it. It definitely fits. Definitely fits. I can see people complaining about the not flat tee box, but who cares? I mean, it doesn't affect the shot anyway, and it's not noticeable unless you're gridding it. So I don't really care. Ah. Alright. Now we begin a home stretch. Can I go to the right here? What does that do if I go to the right? Is it worth going to the right? That's still a tiny fairway. Look at that bunker! I could go left. Oh, I can't go left. That's stupid. I could definitely go right. What's the green doing up here? Oh, it's better from the fairway, eh? This is not an easy tee shot. Yeah. Alright, so that was one of the two long par fours you've got coming up back to back here. This one plays super downhill, so it plays shorter, huh? What was that fairway with the stupid skinny bunker? I must have missed it. We played it, obviously. Oh, these views with the minimal planting is perfect. This has got to be up there with one of my favorite links courses. Like, it's well done. It definitely feels natural. Feels like I could go out and play this course. It's just got a nice flow to it. probably a hair on the easier side with the conditions, but part of that is the wind. Like, I've had no wind. So if I were to throw this on the Pro Tour, CC Pro Tour, I'd probably throw them with some high winds with it. And as you've also been pretty generous for the most part with the pins. I can imagine some of the other pins are going to be harder. But I could probably see this using this on both tours. I don't think I'd stretch it back a T. What is the T? What's the yardage in the blue? 73? Meh. I mean, it could work for the blue for the pros. CC Pro. It's a little long, especially the last, like, 15, 16, 17. Those are a bit long. Although 17 plays massively downhill. I actually think I could get away with this on the blues, dude. What bunkers? That right bunker there, that middle right bunker right there, right above where the circle is kind of weird looking. Just right off the bat. Of course, I'm gonna hit it right in it now. Watch. Oh, just short of it. Yeah, this is well done, Petty. Really good. One of my favorites so far. The bunkers are a great look. It just feels natural. It plays well. A couple of the greens are hair bumpy in places for me, but that's not a huge negative. Alright. Well, I am going to go play this again. Like I said, I'm going to firm it up a bit. I'm going to throw some wind on it and see what the wind does. And then I want to play it from the back tee and see how the back tee plays. But with that, nice job. I didn't say much, but if you want to talk about anything, feel free to shoot me a message on the forums or catch me in the stream. Other than that, I will wish you best of luck in the contest.